Hello and welcome to day 5 of the homecoming. So come to a seated pose to begin. Check in, notice your posture, check your alignment. How's your spine? How's your pelvis? Yesterday we focused on balance and how balance is ever fleeting. Today is all about creativity. So a lot of the poses that we move through today will be fun and funky, might feel a little strange at times, but stick with it. I think it'll help to open up our minds to creating more and visualize and desire more for our lives. I truly believe we're limitless, and the only limitations that we truly have are those that we create for ourselves. So today I ask you to lean into creativity and to run wild with it, to dream, to desire, to want something more for your life, and to feel good about it. Let's transition to tabletop and go through a few rounds of cat-cow. And then come into downward dog. Check in with your heels, pedal it out. Now this next pose is going to be a little different. It's called Wild Thing. We're going to start by coming to stack our feet. So you want to stack your right foot on top of your left foot and twist out. Completely optional, you could stop after you stack your feet for a nice core workout, or you could stay in plank pose, or you can come down to child's pose if this is too much for you. As you come out of Wild Thing, go ahead and flow through a vinyasa, and we are going to meet at the top of our mat. Rolling up slowly. Now this next pose is called Half Moon. You're going to lift your right foot, staying grounded on your left foot. Pull your right hand up towards the sky. Be sure to keep active fingers. So the first modification is using a block to balance your left hand on. The second modification is as you come up out of your vinyasa, you can flow through Warrior 1 into Half Moon. As you come out of Half Moon, we're going to take that lifted right foot and cross it over your left one as you enter tree pose. Intertwine your elbows, with your right elbow being on top of your left elbow and clasping your hands. Going to take a vinyasa, forward fold, step back into plank, slowly lower to the ground. Upward dog, back to downward dog, and we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Stack your feet, lift your left hand up towards the sky, and roll into Wild Thing. Come back to plank, slowly lower to the ground, upward dog, puppy pose. Come back to downward dog, step or hop to the top of your mat, slowly roll up, hands overhead. We'll meet in Half Moon. Challenges to consider is turning your head to a neutral position. So instead of looking down, you can look between your arms, or you can look up towards your lifted arm. As you come out of half moon, bring your left leg on top of your right as you enter tree pose. A modification to consider with tree pose is instead of lifting your feet completely off the ground, you can keep your heel on the ground to support you. We're going to flow through a vinyasa and meet in child's pose. From child's pose, transition into shavasana, coming flat on your back. Bring your hands out to the side with your palms facing up. This week, how can you allow creativity to be on your forefront? What can you get in position to receive as you lean more into creativity? Let everything go. Thank you so much for making and taking the time to practice with me today. More love, more compassion. I'll see you on the mat tomorrow. Bye for now.